Hello everybody, it's Ashley and thank you for joining me today for lesson 53 of our phonics program. Wow, we are really doing well. Okay, shall we start our lesson by looking at our homework? I realised something when I was doing it yesterday. I forgot to put on a little column here for I by itself, saying I. Now, I probably forgot to put it on because I realised we haven't covered open syllable I yet. So that was a little bit of a trick there. I hope you solved that problem yourself. I'm pretty sure you would have because you're pretty clever. So does your homework look like mine? Tie, pie, I-E. Bright, might, I-G-H, saying I. Side, likes, split digraph, I-E. And cry, I at the end in a one-syllable word says I. Of course, we've got Friday, where the I is an open syllable. I hope you didn't get too tricked by that. But we're resilient. We can problem solve and work through it, can't we? I did. I didn't cry too much. All right, shall we get started? I think we should start with some phonological awareness today. So stand up, stretch it out, get your ears switched on, ready for some phonological awareness. Okay, today we are going to be blending phonemes. So I'll say the phonemes and then we're going to blend them together and say the whole word. Are you ready? Let's just try one together. Here we go. Listen to the phonemes. T, R, A, blend, tray. How did you go? Got it? Let's do the next one. B, R, A, sh, brush. Good job. Next word, breeze. B, R, ease. Breeze. Next word, brave. B, R, A, V. Brave. Last one, tiger. T, I, G, tiger. Good job. Okay, let's activate some prior knowledge. Let's look at some graphings we've learnt so far. EY, E, at the end of a word, trigraph, IGH, I in the middle of a word, or often followed before T, sorry. Y saying I at the end of a one-syllable word, Y saying E at the end of a two-syllable word. Split digraph, I, or. E, eat. Long sound, A. Short sound, A. Open syllable, A. Long sound, I. Short sound, I. Long sound, O. Short sound, No. Short sound, O. Ashley. Long sound, oo. Short sound, And our graphing from yesterday. I-E, first sound, E as in peace. Second sound, I as in pie. Did you eat those 2 pies yesterday? I'll be honest, I didn't eat 2 pies. I ate 3. Oh, no, I didn't. Yes, I did. Okay, let's look at some tricky words. Thursday, that's not very tricky anymore. Monday, O says up. Tuesday, Saturday, say it fast, Saturday. Honey, O says up. Friday, open syllable I. Money. Today. Sunday. About. Because. I'm going to do my reading Wednesday. 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 Remember that one? And our word from yesterday, to. Remember? TW in a word often tells us it's got something to do with two. Two. Right. And some definitions that we're going to need today. All right. A syllable is a beat in a word and always has a vowel sound. The 1-1-1 rule, we are legends at this one now. Remember, if a base word has one syllable, one short vowel, followed by one consonant, we double the last consonant when we add a vowel suffix. So if we want to add ing or we have to double that consonant. Oh, love this one. A schwa is a vowel sound that is spoken without any stress. Did you hear the schwa in spoken? Spoken. Like someone poked me in the stomach. Schwa, the most common vowel sound in Australian English. Pretty important. An open syllable is when the vowel is open, there's no consonant at the end, so the vowel is long. But a closed syllable is when the vowel is closed in by a consonant and it makes the vowel short. Me, met. Right, let's do some reading and practice those phonemes and graphemes we've been learning. I have a feeling there's going to be lots of long I's in our words today. Okay, let's start. Ooh, I can see split digraph here. I'd, tide. Eyes, ties. I spy. I spy with my little eye. 3 words with I. Let's read them. Tide, ties, spy. Faster. Tide, ties, spy. I got a bit tongue-tied that time. Second row, here we go. I, die. It, right. Clapper. Ready to read faster? Die, bright, clapper. Faster. Die, bright, clapper. Last row. I can see 2 vowels, so I think this is going to be 2-syllable word. Remember, every syllable has a vowel. So I'm going to make a prediction. This is open syllable E. Let's read it like it's open syllable E. Reject. 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 Yeah, I like that one. Reject. Skipper. Remember, when you see that double consonant, the vowel is probably going to be short. Skipper. Skipper. Aye, skipper. Last word. Farm. Ooh, they're our vowel suffixes, aren't they? Farmer. One who farms is a farmer. It's the noun. Let's read those words. Reject, skipper, farmer. Faster. Reject, skipper, farmer. Great reading. Whew, we're getting so good. Okay, should we try some spelling? We're on a roll. I think we've got this. Let's do it. All right, let's practice. Let's practice that vowel suffix, adding to a word. Let's practice I as in pie. Let's practice Y at the end of a word saying I. And let's try a trigraph. Okay, so our first word is jogger. Jogger. J-og. Remember that schwa at the end of a word is usually going to be the ER. Jogger. What's the base word in jogger? One who jogs or jog. Well, we can write jog, can't we? J, O, G. Let's write it. J, O, G. Now, when we add a vowel suffix, what do we have to remember? Our 1-1-1 rule. Jog. One syllable. Short vowel. One consonant. You guessed it. We're doubling that consonant, baby. Let's go. Double the consonant. Add ER. Jogger. Did you get that? Well done. I'm giving myself a big tick today. Okay, next word, pie. I do like to eat pie. Pie. Two sounds, two phonemes. I at the end of a word. Pie. Tick it. We're doing well. Next word, sly. A fox is sly. It likes to creep up and hunt for its prey. Sly. Sly. How many syllables? Sly is one syllable. We're going to use that Y at the end. Sly. Sly. Did you get that? Good work. Last word, high. When I bounce on the trampoline, I like to go as high as I can. High. I. Two phonemes, one syllable, but I know it's not this one and I know it's not Y at the end. It's going to be IGH, that trigraph. I. High. Give yourself a tick. Right, pretty happy with that. Feel like it's time to learn our new grapheme for today. So put your pencil down and I'll get rid of this. Okay, are you ready? So today we're learning another way to spell the long I sound. I know you're probably getting sick of us telling you this, that there's so many ways to spell long I or long vowels. But this is going to make you a really good reader and speller. So today we're learning I as in spider. Ooh, I don't like spiders at all. I, open syllable, as in spider. Okay, let's write it. I'll try not to look at this spider. Ready? Get your writing fingers ready. Start up at the top. Down, I, dot. I, spider. I, spider. I, spider. I'm going to put this really scary creature over here. Blah, yucky spiders. Okay. So we probably need to do some blending to really hear that open syllable in words. So stand up, get ready for Kung Fu, and get ready for your first word. Are you ready? Our first word, yeah, you guessed it, it's spider. Here we go, spider. Punch the phonemes. Spider. Next word, tiger. 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 Remember that ER at the end is a schwa. Next word, rider. 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 Last word is ideal. 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 That sounded a bit funny when we were doing those phonemes. Ideal. It's not ideal to touch a spider. I certainly won't be. Okay, should we read some words? Let's do it. It's really not my day. Can you see the first word there? It's something I really don't like. But we're resilient. We can get over things. I'll do it for you guys. Here we go. I'm going to get my phoneme dotter and we'll dot and dash the sounds. Are you ready? Here we go. Let's read. Spider. What was the first syllable? Spider. Spider. I think we could put a little dot in there to show that that's the first syllable. This is the second syllable. Spider. Did you hear the schwa? Spider, spider, spider. Next word. Tiger. Tiger. I'm going to put that syllable dot in there to help remind me. Tiger. Tiger. Eel. Ideal. That syllable marker goes in there. Deal. I is the first syllable. Deal is the second syllable. Let's read those words. Spider, tiger, ideal. Faster. Spider, tiger, ideal. It's not ideal to touch a tiger or a spider. Second row. You ready? This is a short word. One vowel, one syllable. That's got to be an open syllable, I. I. Hi. Hi. Ooh, two vowels, two syllables probably. Let's try this with open syllable here. Iris. 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 That sounds right. This one has a capital. Must be an important word or someone important. Irish. Irish. That's the first syllable. Irish. Irish. Someone from Ireland. They're Irish. That's why it's got a capital. Let's read. Hi, Iris, Irish. They sound similar. Hi, Iris, Irish. What's the difference in iris and Irish? You're right. This has the sh phoneme at the end. This just has s at the end. Last row. Are you ready? You can do it. I know this is open syllable I. It has to be. Item. Item. Let's flex that vowel here. Let's make it a schwa. Item. Item. That sounds better. Quiet. Quiet. There's the syllable break. Quiet. Please be quiet. Oh, I bet your mum doesn't say that to you. I bet she says, please be quiet. With the schwa. Quiet. 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 Last word. Silent. Silent. Here's our syllable break. Silent. Silent. Please be silent. Lent. We don't say that. We say silent. I think that's the schwa there as well. Silent. Silent. Ready to read? Let's go. Item, quiet, silent. Faster. Item, quiet, silent. Okay. I want you to find a word on here. This is a type of flower. In fact, it's my mum's favourite flower. They're purple. They're so beautiful. Have a look in the second row. This word is a flower. Hi. Iris. Yeah, that's my mum's favourite flower. In fact, I might buy her a bunch of iris today. Okay, I want you to find a word. I want you to find a synonym for the word quiet. A synonym means a word that means the same. For quiet, I'll give you a clue. It's in the last row. Quiet means item. There's quiet. Did you read silent? Silent and quiet are pretty similar words. They mean the same thing. Please be quiet. Please be silent. Good reading. You feeling confident with your reading? We're getting into some pretty tricky words at the moment. Open syllable I in year 1. You are amazing. All right. Shall we spell some words? You'll need to go and get a piece of paper and a pencil to write with. I'll go sit down and have a cup of tea while you do that, and I'll see you here in a minute. See you soon. So I hope you've got your pencil and paper. I had a lovely sit down and a cup of tea, and I'm ready to rock and roll. You ready to do some spelling? Okay, here's our grapheme for today. Open syllable, I. We write it just with an I. So we're probably going to do lots of 2-syllable words today, but let's start out a little bit easy. Let's just write the word hi. Hi. I, 2 phonemes, and because I know we're doing open syllable I, and I know it's the word when someone says hi, I know it's spelt like this. I, hi. Give yourself a tick. Okay, let's go up to the next level and do a 2-syllable word. Say the word spider, spider, spider. Can you hear in that first syllable, spy, the I is at the end? Sp, I, sp, I. Second syllable, d, d. That ER at the end. Spider. I, d, oh, I sound like a zombie. D, spider, spider. Sometimes I use my spelling voice, spider, but my speaking voice says spider. Give yourself a tick if it looks like mine. Last word, tiger. Do you sometimes creep like a tiger? Tiger. Let's do our syllables first. Tiger. Tiger. 2 syllables. Tie. T. I. Second syllable. G. G. T. I. Open syllable. G. Tiger. Speaking voice. Tiger. Give it a tick if yours looks like mine. Okay, you ready to move on? You're so clever. Here we go. Right, because we're on fire today, I thought, how can I challenge you? I know, let's learn 2 irregular tricky words. Oh my gosh, we can do it. All right, so we're going to learn the first one. I'll give you a clue. It's a number. It's an even number. Yesterday we learnt the number 2, or last time we learnt 2. Today we're learning the number 4. Now I know you've written 4 like this, but sometimes when we're writing or reading, we need to know how to spell the number 4, the word 4. The reason this is tricky, let's have a look at it. 4, say the word 4. Let's count the phonemes. F, or. 2 phonemes. But look how many letters there are in here. Let's break it down. 4, f, or. F, or. The first phoneme is easy. F says f, f. But in the number 4, O, U, R says or. So this is the part we have to learn by heart. You've probably seen it before in the word your. Can you see O-U-R saying or in your? So that's how I remember it. 4. I've just realised there's 4 letters in 4. That's another way to remember it. All right, let's try writing it. Here we go. F-O-U-R, or for. Let's do it again. F-O-U-R, for. F, or. Last time. F-O-U-R, for. F, or. That's the tricky part. For. O-U-R says or. Now, I said I was going to challenge you today. I want to do another word. Look, it's not very common, but you're going to see it. I don't have a card for it, but there's actually, don't throw things at the computer. I'm going to stand here just in case. There's actually another way to spell the long I sound. Ooh, I know you're going to crack it with me and throw apples and bananas at the computer. I know it. But I need to tell you this because we might need to use it today. So, we've learnt, a bit nervous putting this up, we've learnt I says I, IGH, light, I, split digraph, IE, bike, says IE, pie, says I, open syllable, I, in spider, says I. Guys, there's one more way. Y, split digraph, E, says I, like tire. Y, consonant, E, is another way to spell the I sound. So you might see it in words like type. I. So have a go at writing it with me. I. Type. We know Y can say I at the end of a one syllable word. Y can also be a split digraph, a split vowel digraph, but it's not in many words, okay? So don't throw too many things at your computer at me because you won't see it that often. But I thought I'd better tell you about it. So let's write the word type and practice it. Are you ready? T, Y, split digraph, E, type, type. One more time. T, Y, split digraph, E, I, type. Got it? If you haven't got it, it's okay. You're not going to see it that often. But I thought I'd better tell you about it just so that you don't get cross with me if one day you see it and it says long I. Okay, let's do some reading. Whoa, this is a big one today. But we're awesome readers, so it's going to be super easy for us. Right. Should we scan the text and look for those long I spellings before we read? That's what I like to do. Here we go. Oh, there's that word, Irish. That's going to be an open syllable I. Open syllable I. Split digraph. Whoa, another split digraph. I, every. That doesn't say ever I because it's in a every. It's in a two syllable word. Friday. Open syllable I. Split digraph I. One syllable word. Y says I. Open syllable. Tiger. Tiger. I think this story might be about a tiger. Let's find out. Wonder what type of tiger he is. A loud Irish tiger. A loud Irish tiger? Tigers don't come from Ireland? What's this story about? Let's keep reading. A loud Irish tiger rides a bike every Every Friday. Friday. Let's read that sentence again because this sounds weird to me. A loud Irish tiger rides a bike every Friday. This is super weird. Hi, slowpokes. Hi, slowpokes. He shouts. He shouts as he glides by. Hi, slowpokes. He shouts as he glides by. What a rude tiger. I agree. It's not nice to call someone a slowpoke. Right, let's read it from the beginning. A loud Irish tiger rides a bike every Friday. Hi, slowpokes, he shouts as he glides by. What a rude tiger. He is a rude tiger. How does a tiger ride a bike anyway? Can you visualize a tiger riding a bike? Maybe he escaped from a circus. I don't know. Crazy. Well, that was a bit of fun. All right. Should we try some dictation? I'm feeling it today. I think we're going to be really good at this. Okay, here's our sentence. 4 spiders were silent as they wove the web. 4 spiders were silent as they wove the web. 9 words. We've got this. We're so clever. All right. How many spiders? 4. Remember our irregular word, f or O-U-R. Let's go. Capital letter, beginning of a sentence. 4, F, O-U-R. That's our tricky bit. 4 spiders. Spiders. Spy, first syllable. Did you hear the I at the end? So it's open syllable I. Sp, I, d. Now there's more than one spider, so what suffix do we add to the end of spider? 4 spiders. That sounds better. 4 spiders were, we've seen that word many times, were, another irregular word, were silent. Silent. Si, first syllable, open syllable. Silent. Spelling voice, silent. Speaking voice, silent. Got it? Silent. As they did what? As they wove the web. As they, another irregular word, but not irregular. We know EY says A. As they wove. Wove. No English word ends in V. It must have an E. Wove. Wove. Wove the web. Easy. I can even do this with my eyes shut. No, I can't. Full stop. I need a breath. Okay. Shall we read it? Let's go. 4 spiders were silent as they wove the web. Do you think spiders work as a team? I'm not so sure, but they sound like nice spiders. That's nice, because I think spiders are pretty scary. Maybe not these ones. Okay, should we look at our homework? Get ready. Oh, I love sentences for homework because we're using our brain to think about the meaning of a sentence. Okay, so fill in the missing words. What are the words we've got to use today? Spider, tiger. Ooh, here's a new one. Pilot. Okay, let's flex that last vowel. Pilot, pilot. Pilot. Good work. That's the schwa. Friday. Oh, this is a cute word. T-I-N-E. Tiny. Tiny. Okay, let's have a look. The something has stripes to hide from prey. What has stripes to hide from its prey? Did you read tiger? A tiger has stripes. I think tiger would go there. The something will fly on. Well, who's someone that flies? Not a spider. A pilot flies. The pilot will fly on tiny, tiger, spider, Friday. Yeah, that one makes sense. The pilot will fly on Friday. Okay, I've shown you enough. I think you can finish this homework yourself, can't you? Yeah. All right, I'll do my homework now and I'll show it to you tomorrow. Get yours ready and I'll see you then. Have a great rest of the day. See you later, alligator. Bye.